He won his first election by just 10 votes, a genuine upset. An independent beating both the Democrats and the Republicans.
When we started our campaign, we were reading about your path when you ran for mayor. You were in your 30s. You were running against someone who had been in power for quite some time.
5 terms.
5 terms. And he struggled to pronounce your last name.
Yep.
He called you
Saunders.
What took you to the point where you were able to
We
take all
ran,
of it
if
on?
I must say so.
Please.
You know, what we did back then is exactly what I'm trying to do politically today. You had a city at that time that was dominated by a conservative Democratic establishment. And so many people were left out of the political process. So what did we do? We went to the low-income public housing. We talked to people. What are your needs here? We talked to women's groups. This is way back when, who did not really have an opportunity. Talked to people in the arts community, said, what can we do more? We had meetings with hundreds of parents to talk about what we can do to improve life for the kids. And then a week before the election, we talked to the Burlington Patrolmen's Association, police union. And we said, look, you guys are workers. It's a difficult job being a cop. How can the city play a better role? And we talked about it.
You were sharing earlier that when you won the race, you then came into a city council.
I still shudder. We had 13 people on the board of aldermen, and their strategy was very simple. They said it was a fluke. That was the word that they used. He somehow got in. We're going to make sure he doesn't accomplish anything. 2 years from now, people are going to come to their senses and re-elect all of us, right? They made life miserable. They denied all of my appointments. So I had to work with people who had spent their whole life trying to defeat me. 1 year later, I worked so hard knocking on doors. We ran a slate of candidates. On election day, we won 3 seats, plus 2, gave me veto power, changed the whole direction. And I think even our opponents said, that we better back off. What Bernie is doing is what people want him to do.